Hello, hello, my friends. Welcome to our YouTube loop collab. I think I said that correctly. Usually I get the words wrong, but there's a group of us that come together. We are brought together by the creatively Lisa Marie. That is her on all of our socials. And she gives us a theme. This week's theme is the moon. I love the moon. My original plan for this has kind of changed because I just realized when I printed these, okay, you can't really tell from there. This one you can tell. Whoopsie. This is printed upside down. So I was going to create a little book. I was going to fold it in half. I'm just going to kind of do it like this is supposed to be down here. So that was going to kind of, be a page. This was supposed to be reversed. So there's a weird kind of scene there. And then you had, this is supposed to be up there with this nighttime scene. This is supposed to be down here. This is supposed to be up here so you can read it correctly. That was supposed to be up there. The only one that turned out correctly is this one, the good night. And then I was going to take these cutouts and, put them in here and journal because I love the moon. So fun story is for about 5 years, I lived an hour away from where I worked. So I had a very long commute, and part of that commute was through a mountain pass. And during certain times of the year, I would get the most gorgeous view of the moon. And I would have very long conversations with the moon. Like, if the moon could speak, it knows all of my deep, dark secrets because, like, we got real. Now that I've moved, closer, which I'm very thankful for, I do not have those very long talks with the moon anymore. But yeah, there were times where, so the road that I would get to travel on, like, speeds of 70, I would have to pull over to take a picture of the moon because the moon was so gorgeous. Like, I would get things like that. And it was just breathtaking. So I'd have to pull over and, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I love the moon. We are now going to pivot, and I have just this black craft paper from Happy Planner that I can, it's already punched for me. I think what we're going to do is we're going to create potentially a couple Dutch doors in here. This will just be our back, and just see what kind of, trouble we can get into today. Let's put this there. So I basically went to Canva and found some picture, cartoonish ish pictures of the moon. I did a little cutting out. I did reverse the image on a couple of them so that we could do a Dutch door. So I think what we might do is, I don't know, that would be kind of tough, maybe. I don't know how stable that would be, but I think we might give this a shot. I do not have a reversed image of this. You know what? We're just going to do it, folks. Give me 1 second. I'm going to find a scratched piece of paper here. Because I did not print these on sticker paper, I have to go old school kids glue. But that's fine because I have a quiet house right now. Tom is in Oregon. Well, actually, by the time this goes up, I'm filming this on Sunday. This will go up on Wednesday. So he'll be back by then. But for now, I have a very quiet house because Jade is still sleeping. Tom is gone. Let's just put you there. Not exactly how I wanted it to go, but that's fine. We are going to make this work. I don't know where I want you just yet. You are going to be on the reverse side of that bad boy. I do not have another one of you. Do I do one of you or one of you? I think we're going to do you and maybe push you off the edge and then just trim you. Sure. If you're unfamiliar with a loop group, what you'll do is you will finish my video. Oh, and by the way, if you're here from someone else's channel, hi, welcome. I do a little bit of lots of things on this channel. We're gonna have this part hang off because I like the dark part. Oh, I wonder if I move this and do 3 of them. Can I move that? I can. And then I think I can get you right there. Okay, cool. So yes, on my channel you get a little bit of lots of stuff, but you will finish watching my video, and I thank you for that. You will leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. Then you will go to my description to find the next person that I'm going to tag in our loop. Then you'll do the same. You will go and watch their video, give them a like, leave them a comment, subscribe to them if you are not already, and then continue on until you have gotten back to me. That's a little funky, but we're gonna make this work. I'm just going to use my scissors to cut this out. I've already done a lot of fussy cutting today, as you can see from the moons. Okay, let's take that off there. Cool. So I love loop groups because you never know how a creator is going to interpret the theme. It could be quite literal, like me, I'm going full on moon here. Or it could just be a couple, you know, like accents of moon. I am very much looking forward to seeing what everybody else does. It could be, you know, a project. This I kind of consider a project of sorts. I'm a little worried about this part. I don't know how stable that's going to be. I may have to get, let's do this. I have my gyro cut here. Let's see if I can make this a little easier on myself. Sorry for the lack of communication there. I'm going to get in a little more here, because apparently I have to concentrate. Okay. Now, let's just go around here. I'm going to hold that. Okay, let's see if we got, cool. Now, Karen, just finish your cut up here. I think we're just gonna go like this. Okay, that will get thrown up there. We're gonna go here and try, I should probably find my baby scissors to try to trim that, but I don't think I know where they are, because as usual, my desk is kind of a hot mess. I don't really care for that now. Well, you're just gonna have to go with it, Karen. What are we going to put behind there? I really do wish I had a reversed image of that cat, because that would be, well, actually, if that's on the back, that could be cute right there. Kind of poking out a little bit. Kind of. But I don't want to cut off the edge. He could be kind of cute right there. Right? Okay, how am I gonna actually do that in real life when I get some glue? Let's just make it happen. Let's just make it happen. Okay, let's see if we can line that up again now. So, I have that lined up. I'm trying to get some of that extra glue off my finger before I start touching a bunch of stuff. And we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna do it. Okay. That's not bad. Okay, I can live with that. That's fine. Right, right. Yes, perfect. I wish I had some washi to kind of decorate part of these back there, but I do not. Okay, where's my other page? Oh, hold on. We have to finish this page. So that means we have to glue this part in. I'm trying to be careful right there on that edge so I don't rip it. And now we will see. I'm sorry if my head is in the shot. I hope it's not. Oh, bugger. How far did that come over? Can we trim it just a smidge without cutting off? The edge. And the answer to that is no. Okay, well, it is what it is. The back portion of a Dutch door for me is never exact, so that's fine. Ah! Okay, now let's go this one. Let's go here. I feel like I'm not really talking very much, so for that I apologize. Let's see, I would like more of that area, I think. Okay, and now we have to cut off that part, which I'm not terribly fond of, but we've already done it. We're just gonna make it, we're gonna make it work. Oops, okay, let me throw this stuff away so I don't have these extra bits and bobs just kind of laying around, getting stuck everywhere. Okay, move you up there, take you back. That's cute. Oh, one more, Karen. Come on, woman. Okay, we'll get this one glued down. I feel like lately I have just I don't know, I'm trying to do more of this, you know, creative kind of thing instead of just decorating in my, you know, standard planner. How can I, that doesn't make that. I don't like the harsh edge. Yeah, tomato, tomato. I feel like I've been doing more of this kind of thing where I'm old school cutting out stuff, you know, using scissors and glue and that kind of thing. And it's kind of making me really happy. How about you guys? Like, what are you finding is like just making you happy, like creatively? I would like to know. I thought about getting into like making envelopes or cards. as another creative outlet. We're gonna put you down here, my friend. So my plan with this is I want to kind of write around it, I think. Okay, that's enough deco on you. Where is our front page? So I have you and you still, and I have those. I really like, I think we're gonna put you right there because you are my favorite. Okay, nope, I cannot show the back part of that, so let me grab another piece here because that piece had, you know, glue all over it. Boop. I've been thinking, like, I want to find a way to update the channel because it's gotten a little stale. I'm not getting as much engagement. I've had it for just a smidge over a year now. And I think it's just getting a little stale. So I'm looking for suggestions. I did think for a hot minute of just not continuing the channel because I have my other one as well. That one, I've had it for, what, since April, I think. So a considerably shorter amount of time than this channel. And it has far exceeded the number of subscribers that I have on this one, which is fine. You know, I still find this creative outlet fun. It's just not getting as much engagement anymore, which is a little frustrating. Okay, let's see. I love that. I'm thinking I have a white gel pen. What if I draw in some lines down here? I don't know what I'm gonna write on it. Ooh, I should find like a quote. I wonder if I have a different colored gel pen somewhere that I could write on this paper, because I want the straight line. Hopefully this is going to be straight-ish. What if I line it up on the bottom and start there? Yeah. Okay. As I just literally moved it. Gosh darn it. I'm sorry, my head's probably in the frame. Okay, I'll wipe that off a little bit. We are just going to freeball this, I think. We're just gonna eyeball it. That's what I meant to say. Eyeball it. Not freeball it. Because that would mean I didn't have a ruler, and there's no way in the world I am drawing a straight line. That is faux show. Okay. Good enough. This poor pen is skipping. I haven't used it in a while. What if we do... No, I don't think I'm going to do any lines yet. I could do some boxes. What if we did a couple boxes here? Because why not? I apologize if I'm not in frame. I can't really tell. Hopefully that is straight-ish. And definitely not straight here, but that's okay. I kind of like that. So what if I do the same thing over here? Okay, I'm gonna move this one out of the way because I'm kind of using the edge of the ruler to kind of go to the edge of the paper here to get it straight-ish. I'm not gonna go as far this time. but maybe we'll go up higher. Huh. Then I'm trying, of course I just did that. I was gonna say, I'm trying not to overlap the pin marks. That's not gonna be straight. And then how about this one? We go bigger. Ah. Yeah, not that far. How about to here? Cool. And we will play connected dots here. Straight-ish, kind of. I have a death grip on that thing, like right here, to make it not move. That's all I need. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't know if that comes up, but there's ridges from where I pushed so hard. Oh, that's funny. Well, I could actually. Well, I could use that when I'm writing as space as well. That's okay. Okay. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go moon, YouTube. Here's where I always screw it up. YouTube collab loop group or YouTube loop group collab. I'm sorry, Lisa Marie, you would think I would have this down by now, but I don't. I have to look it up every gosh darn time, and then I usually still screw it up. So we're going to do YouTube loop group. And I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. But it's a thought that counts, maybe? Okay, hey, for once I actually like my handwriting. Yay! Let's give this just a moment of drying. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is my contribution. Oh, do I have any? I do. Hold on. Oh, please. Let's. These I got off of Amazon. They are not exactly the size that I wanted, but for the other purposes that I'm using this for, it will be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. And we're just going to throw a couple of these on here so we can do a little flip through. Okay, this will actually go into my like happy planner. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a quote for the moon and I'm going to write it in here. I'm going to have to find a pin that's going to show up. And then I am just going to do some journaling in here of the moon. Okay, that's kind of cute. Hopefully that is in frame. And then I have some journaling space here and some here. And, well, that didn't work. Okay, since I had to pivot from this, oh, I could actually write this there. Yes, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that quote. I have to find different color pen though. That is going to show up on here. So I don't know where I'm going to find that, but I'm going to find one. I'm going to write this quote right there. That's what I'm going to do. Perfect. My friends, I hope that you have enjoyed my interpretation of this week's theme. If you would please do me the honor of giving me a thumbs up, leaving me a comment down below. What do you think of our theme? And then if you would also go down to my description, click on the link for the next creator. Go check out their video and then just complete that loop until you're back with me. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.